Hello, all you internet people. Should I shoot it like this, where I'm really close, like I see everyone else on the internet doing, which is really freaking annoying. So stop doing this, internet people. As you can see from that, I'm a very weird person, which you already fucking know if you watch my videos. Honestly, you do. Okay, today we're talking about Rey Mysterio because he wants to leave WWE. Now, here's what I heard happened. Rey Mysterio went to Triple H when his contract was expiring and said, I want to leave WWE. And Triple H is like, okay, we don't need you anyways. You're injured 90% of the time. You haven't had a match in 3 years, man. Seriously, I didn't even know we were still paying you. That may not have been how the actual conversation went down. So Triple H tells him, yeah, you can leave. Well, Vince McMahon, knowing that he doesn't want Rey to go anywhere, Rey's contract expired and Vince upped it for another year because if you miss so many days, they can auto-renew your contract to pretty much make up for the time they paid you and you were injured because your name is Rey Mysterio. From what I've also heard, Rey Mysterio has no ACL in his one knee. Okay, now the reason Rey wants to leave is he wants to wrestle full time somewhere down in Mexico. And WWE wants him to wrestle part time but be a brand promoter. Now, Rey is a Mexican, which means he's automatically not very bright. Seriously, when was the last time you heard of a Mexican winning a Nobel Prize? That may have been racist, but they are really good at soccer. And as for my Mexican friend, he knows I am not racist. Though somehow he deals with me in my racist Mexican jokes. So this is a man who's had probably half a dozen knee surgeries, is currently healing from a hand injury, has no ACL in his one knee, and he wants to go to Mexico and wrestle. Because surely they will pay him in more pesos than the WWE does. This video is getting kinda racist. Now, it will get very racist when I call Rey Mysterio a fucking retard, which I'm doing. Because when you have no ACL, and you have had half a dozen knee injuries, and you are a millionaire, and you spend millions in tattoos, you are an idiot. This is another case of a wrestler who needs to retire, but doesn't want to because he enjoys pain. Well, hit yourself in the leg with a hammer every day and you'll get pain. Rey Mysterio needs to retire. The WWF is doing what's best for him by making him a brand ambassador. Because then, one, he doesn't have to wrestle every night. Two, we can still see him and like him, and people like him. And three, they realize they want you to be able to walk when you hit 50. Rey Mysterio is now 39 and walks like a cripple. At 50, Rey Mysterio will officially be in a wheelchair if he keeps wrestling. Hogan can barely move and is in a wheelchair most of the time. Ric Flair doesn't know where he is 90% of the time. He's just Ric Flair and people go with it. So, Rey Mysterio needs to retire or be a brand ambassador and do what WWE wants. Not decide I need to go to Mexico so I can get beat up for another 5 years and then lose my ability to walk. Rey Mysterio, if you're watching this, go ask Tom Billington what not walking is like. I think you'll learn something very important. Besides the fact Tom Billington is a racist asshole. But we all kind of knew that. For those who don't know who Tom Billington is, he was known as the Dynamite Kid. And is a racist asshole. Who put a gun to his wife's head one night and said, "What's the big deal? It wasn't loaded." True story, I watched the interview. So yeah, Ray, and all the people watching, we realize that WWF is doing what's best for him and is trying to take care of its talent so that when its talent hits 50, it can still walk.